All right, so there's a couple of different ways to kind of utilize Peardeck. The way I use it in class is for formative assessments. So just really quick, simple 5-6 question assessments to kind of see where the kids are at. There's going to be, I would think, better ways to use it once everyone has access to a Chromebook. My students right now don't all have access to a Chromebook. I just have them use their cell phones, whatever device they may have available, to take the test. There's a couple of different kind of views that you can see. This is the view that the students would have. So I can kind of work my way through this. Every student, this is how they get logged in. They have to use their Google login, and then it gives them a specific set of letters to type in to kind of access the assessment. I can see, and if you have a separate device, you can bring that in. So I bring in my own iPad, which allows me to see when the students log in, how the students are answering the questions. It's a real-time updated thing, so I always have access to kind of follow along while the kids are working. So once they get logged in, then you just kind of work your way through the questions. So you can create any real style of question you want. You could have an open-ended question where they have to draw or write something on their phones, just using their fingers or whatnot. Or typing in the answer. You can do multiple choice, true and false, drag and drop, lots of different options for kind of how you would set up your test. Like I said, you can kind of keep track as the teacher. When everyone has responded, you can lock the responses so they're not able to change their answer anymore. It saves all of their work, and then you can show the responses and kind of go over every student's responses with the class. When you show the student responses, the nice part is it is all anonymous. So you can go over answers and talk about misconceptions and whatnot without calling any particular student out as to having answered the question incorrectly. However, as the teacher, I can see what each student does. And then you just kind of work your way through. At the end of it, it saves all of the responses. So you can save each class separately, and that way you can go back whenever you need to kind of see how the kids did, and it allows you to kind of refer back to it at different points. Everything's saved through the Peardeck app that you would add on to your Google Drive.